We're back for the second Le Mans race of the day here on Saturday. It's going to start at 12:45 local time, so about 4 minutes. Race 2 went reasonably well. Big SR jump. We're at 2.65B, but we want to maximize our SR now. It'd be nice to get a good result here to help the IR a little bit. We lost 36 in the last race because of the dreaded invisible meatball that really was not our fault. Another car didn't see us for whatever strange reason and punted us into the barrier. So, kind of scratching my head at that, but we got 285 drivers in here, so we're probably going to have an all GTE split again. So kind of a continuation. We've got to get the SR back up. The faster we get it to 4.0 to get back in the A license, the better. And afterwards,
the leader's just done a 3:51.5.
And afterwards, we might do some skippy and some other stuff today. I'm feeling racy. So I've already had one full 60-minute race. We're about to do a second one and see where we are afterwards. So kind of a recovery drive weekend. I have not yet looked at what is coming up next week. So I'm going to do that real quick while that happens. So B license is at Silverstone Grand Prix for IMSA. And let's check out Michelin Pilot. Michelin Pilot is a skip week. So Silverstone. So we might be doing some fun stuff next week, which is kind of good. So SynLab is at Bolton Park with one chicane, so probably skip that. BMW 12 minutes at Suzuka. TCRs at Tsukuba. GT3 Ferrari fixed is at the Roval, so there's some potential. And skippies are at Imola. So we go from Boot to Imola, so I wouldn't be surprised there's some skippies in our future next week. But yeah, next week was a planned drop anyway in the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge. And then for IMSA, being at Silverstone, we know we got the right car for Silverstone. The Porsche is very, very good there. So, hello, Welsh boy. How are you, sir? Not too bad. Race 2 of Le Mans happened earlier this morning here Nashville time. Had a pretty good run, but had terrible luck. Had the invisible meatball. So came into pit in contention for a top 20 finish. Started from the pit lane again. 11 and a half minutes of repairs. No meatball flag, no warning. Yeah, it kind of stunk. But safety rating, we went up a full point, basically, 0.96. So we're at B license 2.65. And I would like to get a good result here at Le Mans for the IMSA Championship now. I have added half a degree of wing. So if you remember in race 1, I said, the car is a little jittery. It's a little hard on the front tires. I added the 1/2 degree. Nice. Very, very nice to drive. I still have plenty of speed down the Mulsanne, but I have just enough rear downforce in the corners where the car is feeling settled. So, pretty happy about that. Once again, using the Craig's setup, the PDS setups are not jiving with this car this week. So, I'll be very curious to see what comes out next week. Because I am kind of test driving PDS. I did sign up for a month just to see the differences. And so far, the GT4 has given me some good variety in setups, which is nice in terms of drivability. But the Porsche 911 RSR, so far, the 2 weeks I've tested hasn't worked out. So we'll see how it plays out. So we are spawning into the session. I'm expecting an all GTE split again. And we'll see where we're at. Because if we got a very high number or a very low number, we'll actually grid this time. So let's see. Okay, we got we are the number 25 car in a 38-person grid. Let's see if I recognize anybody. Arian, I recognize. We raced with him in both race 1 and 2. We've raced with Cord Eindhoven before in another series. So, what we might do here for the strat is only a third of the field is actually doing qualifying. So what we may do is drive pretty slow.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 87 Fahrenheit.
Get a time and grid. So class license is safety rating. Safety rating and your race participation. So, safety rating. Yeah, I rating. Give me a situation. We saw a guy in the different series that had a very low I rating. I mean, super low. And he was I think a B license.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 87 Fahrenheit.
License he could drive. And he had a fantastic run. And he ended up going plus 130 in the I rating. Because his I rating was really low and he did a lot better than the algorithm thought it would be. So I'm just going to try to put 8 time. Because that will move me well up the grid versus me actually gridding 25th. If I start from the pit lane, it won't be very good. So, just trying to put a pinker lane. Yes, your safety rating determines your classes. So for those that don't know, here's how it works. You do rookie. Once you hit 3 in the rookie class, you move to D. D is your orange license. you have to do 4 races minimum. In D, 4 in C, 4 in D. Once you get to A, you can do whatever you want, because you have the highest license available to you. And at the end of the season, if you are 3.0 or higher, you get promoted to the next class, assuming you've done your 4 races. Now, if you ever drop below 1.0 at any time, you go down a license. B is the lowest you can go. Once you get out of rookies, you don't go back to rookies. So, the other part is the instant promotion, which is actually what I'm looking to do. You do your 4 participation races. Let's say you end up getting 4.0 safety rating. You've done your 4 races. You are instantly promoted. We're trying to do the instant promotion route. You get back into A. That's why the I rating's taken a dip, because I've been trying to drive very safely. That's how it works. So what happened with me is I got demoted because people kept running into me. My safety rating took a huge hit. And you need certain licenses to do certain special events. So to do endurance racing, you need an A license for most of it. So look at that. We're going to put a time on the board. That's it.
P4, your lap time was at 4:08.7 seconds.
0 X's, because in this series, your incidents carry over. I've done what I wanted to do. Put a time on the board. So, you see why I put a time on the board. You saw me, I wasn't driving very hard. I drove very calmly, sensibly, relaxed. But clean lap here at Le Mans gets you to the front of the grid, where you can avoid most of the carnage behind you. So, here's the nice thing about it. Let's say you qualify, and you don't feel very good about it. Like, you're just like, oh God, I'm not very happy. I think a lot of people are going to wreck, etc., etc. You don't have to take that grid spot. You can let the timer run out. Once it says missed start, click that. You'll start from the pit lane. And on certain circuits, that is the 200 IQ strat. In race 2 here earlier today, that's what I did with 4 other drivers in a field of 39. We all missed the start. Right before the start finish line, 8-car incident. Free positions. We just started the race. We didn't have any stress. It was very nice. So, being at the forward part of the grid is important. We are not quick here. I think the Porsche here is not the best car. Next week in Silverstone, it's OP. The Porsche is incredible at Silverstone. But here at Le Mans, it's not. I think the Vet may be the best car around here right now. The Ferrari is very good in a straight line, but it is incredibly thirsty on fuel. very thirsty on fuel. The BMW has a little bit of understeer in it, which is not good for around here. So I'm thinking the Vet may be the right car around here. It's got the right balance. So look at that slowpoke time, 13th. So if I would have taken my grid spot.
That's the end of the session. P13.
Okay, so let's say I didn't qualify. 25 would have put me here. In 27th, I'm up 14 positions net. Just because I did a time. We're going to take the grid. And we're going to make sure that our tires are deselected. We're going to make sure we got fuel. Nigel with 351.5. That's a quick time for the split. So notice you have some Ferraris in the Vets. We've raced with Javier Moreno in race 1, but that's the Le Mans strat. You look at your number, and then you make a decision. Let's say you have a very low number, like 1 through 5, or a very high number, as in the top 5 numbers of the split. Unless you are very fast, you don't qualify. You just grid, because your number will put you at one end or the other, and you drive appropriately. That is the Le Mans strat. If you're stuck in the middle like I was, 25, I'm stuck in the middle, start in the pit lane. In this case, I'm very well forward. I'm in the top third. I kind of know what to expect. I wish I was on the left side. That's my preferred side here at Le Mans.
P13. The air temp is 83 Fahrenheit.
But P13, 13 is a good number in my life, so.
We need to follow car number 14 in the left column.
I'm going to be very keen to avoid issues. So wish me luck here. Let's hope we avoid the carnage. I really want to avoid carnage. I don't mind if I give up like 5 spots on the first lap. I just want to 0x. I want a clean car. Yeah, thank you very much. We've done everything we can intelligently, and we've driven 2 pretty smart races. We just need to drive one more smart one. There's plenty of SR available. Once the green light goes, I'm looking to get over to the left, because I want to be on that tight part of the chicane. And what I may do is back up this Corvette a little bit. So here's another strat for you. Back up the guy.
Catch up to car number 14.
It's about to go green, by the way.
Catch up to car number 14.
Backing up this guy. So I don't want to get run into in the rear.
Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Close, 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 close. Nick, close.
Gosh.
Okay, Dwayne, get ready.
Okay, here we go.
Green, green, green.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
That's an absolute
Car right.
report.
Right side's clear.
Such idiots.
Keep it clean,
The
guys.
stewards have called us into the pits for repairs.
Why are we stopping dead straight on the straight here? Why are we stopping? I'll go ahead and take the toe. So, you notice I got in on the left. Okay, let's see what happened there.
Because already stopped on my ahead.
There we go.
Look forward. Blank.
Good. So, there's the green right
This
there.
is a fucking joke. This is
Okay.
a big joke.
Now I get into the left. And, like, what is this Ferrari doing? What is this Ferrari doing? I don't understand that. And we have repairs. So this just became
Fucking
an
penalty.
Yep, another 11-minute meatball. Now I'm going to say something. An 11-minute meatball because someone decides to park it in the middle of the chicane, causing a multi-car accident. This just became SR. Yeah, this is what happened in. You saw what happened. So let me show you who is at fault. That guy that was dropping.
What are we doing?
The guy that was dropping F-bombs. I can't blame him for being upset. I cannot blame him. Okay. So this is the car right here that we're focusing on. Here we go. Okay, 53. He's on the brake. Okay, 50 miles per hour. So the pace lap is 50 miles per hour. Okay. Okay. He turns. He's slowing down to 38 miles per hour. Why? Why? That's a protestable action. Because okay, he slows down because he's concerned he's going to get lost. I have no problem with that. Okay. Now, he's looking, still no issue. Why are you slowing down there? That's a protestable action. Because now I come barreling in expecting this guy to go, and he doesn't go. This poor guy's stuck. I can't blame him. He should be mad. Here's me. He's on the brakes. I'm on the brakes. It's right there. So, let's look behind what happened because of this. So let's go back a few cars. I like this little lower. So I have now hit the guy because the Ferrari slows down from 80 kilometers per hour to 60 in an acceleration zone. You see my point now. Okay, you can't do that. So let me go further back in the field. And now you'll see the incident is about to happen up ahead. So it's just happened. Okay. Here's the back of the field. Trying to get through. Oh, there's more crashes. There's more hits. Because I'm getting smacked. So, this is what happens when you slow down in the deceleration zone. That's what happened. Completely innocent on that one. And I feel very bad for Mustafa. This is the guilty party. And now let me get my tool. That's a protest. Because now I'm sitting in the lane, and now the only thing I have to race for is safety rating. 11-minute meatball, because this person stopped in an acceleration zone. Now what I'm looking for is Mustafa. Actually. Okay, here's Mustafa. He's got a broken wing. In the Porsche, once you break the wing around here, it is a terrible car to drive. As you see there, like he's struggling with a broken car because someone didn't accelerate. So, can't blame Mustafa. Now, I don't approve of his choice of language. But I understand how he feels.
Rodriguez is leading the race.
This guy's blown the motor. So now, it's all about SR because I have 4X and haven't made a corner yet. And I still am going to have to make another fuel stop. I'm going to have a different stop here. But yeah, it's an absolute protest. Now, the only thing I have to hope for is that because there has been a lot of carnage, that by making laps, I start coming back up to the field. That's the only hope I have. So. But, yeah. That's a good question.
I'm on left. Thank you.
I want to see how it drives. If it drives badly, we'll get to the pit stop, because basically my race now is Well, huh. You may have just said something brilliant and you don't even realize it. So, this car can go 45 minutes on a tank of fuel. Look at the required plus the optionals. It's 4 minutes from now. It's 45 minutes. I might be able to do the entire race now with no more stops. I think we'll take the optionals. Matter of fact, I'm going to replace the tires while I'm at it. Exactly, short shift to save fuel. But you, sir, have said something very, very smart. I can still make this a one pit stop race. And I can coast on the Mulsanne, which I'm going to be letting traffic by anyway. So I'm going to be... Yeah, but no, give yourself credit. That was very well thought out. Because I know how long it takes. So I'm just going to take everything, drive it easy to make sure the car is okay. Actually, I can turn the fuel map to 6. I can turn the so what I'm doing is I'm changing the mapping to make this a one-stop race. And everyone that has issues behind me now that either terms or whatnot, I will gain their spots because I'm running straight through without any additional stops. So, because by the time that gets done, it's going to be 13 minutes. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and replace the tires. I'm going to max out my fuel. I got engine map 5. Yeah, I'm going to change everything because once I leave the pit, I'm intending not to come back. I'm looking at this as an endurance run. I've set it on 5, and as I get to where I need to, I'll start increasing the fuel map a little more, to make sure I get to the end. Actually, I think 5 is too much. Let's start with 4. So, we're going to get started here. We got a lot of corners to make up. We're not going to be able to get 15 laps in. But if we can get 11, go ahead and change tires. We can get 11. That will be a mega effort. 10 will be solid. But when I spun and all that, the tires are going to be knackered anyway, so. rev limiter on. All right, here we go. Time for the recovery drive.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
So I got about as good as car as I'm gonna have. I've had some beat up cars this week. And I have very cold tires, so I gotta be super careful. In this out lap, the Porsche takes a lap and a half to come to grips. For frame of reference. Alright, we're into the fray, boys and girls. We're gonna see on fuel map 4, which is a little bit of a lesser engine setting. And if you notice, I got lucky with the leaders not too far behind me. That is a plus. Alright, so the car's got a little bit of pace to it now. Slow down, car. You muppet. Hold tires, Swing. Hold tires. Okay, halfway through 55.8. Halfway through, I have to go down 0.5%. So I'm trying to keep the fronts. Because Porsche, you will burn off the fronts if you're not careful. That is the one weakness in this car. Alright, we're going to unmute the voice chat. So enjoy the saltiness. Make sure you bring some chips. And we're trying to get some SR now. I know the leader is coming behind me, so I want to make sure that I do not interrupt him. His tires are hot. Mine are still very cold. Very cold. I can feel it. They're here in the Porsche curves. So we now head into the Corvette curves. Go through the Ford curves now.
Blue flag.
That's left, that's left.
Car left. Clear left. B34. Fastest lap for Rodriguez. 3:52.1 seconds.
Okay, so by sticking in it, gone up a spot. Best thing is now you kind of drive it like an endurance situation. Manage to lap traffic, get what you can get. be that respectable driver. So about halfway through, about 25 minutes left in the race. Once I hear Jimmy say halfway in the race, the following lap I'll make the brake bias change a little bit to the rear. Or you'll smoke him up just like Arian did, because he's in a Porsche. And what I'm hoping is to get as many places as I can get.
Sorry mate, I got flagged, sorry.
I see Nigel coming in the back. So what I'm hoping is to let him by up here once we get out of the Mulsanne corner.
Blue flag.
Nigel, go ahead and pass right up here. I'm going to lift a little early in Indianapolis.
Okay, Bo, thank you.
Go ahead and come on by, Nigel. Let's
Blue flag.
Thank you, Bo.
How to win friends and influence people. Lead drivers love that when
Blue flag.
back marker realizes the situation, does not interfere the race. Okay, Lewis Emmanuel, pass left, pass left. Just let them go by. That's how you don't interfere the race. Now we have a couple laps. Because remember, you're going to get all that time back when they pit.
That's a new fastest lap for Smith, 3:51.4.
That's not going to be quick because I'm letting guys
Sector
by.
3 is 8.9 seconds off the pace.
Well, that's because I had to let people by there, Jimmy. But thank you for the obvious. Alright, we're now up to 34, so we're dead last. Now we're going to start chiseling in. Go ahead and make that change now, because that way we're in good shape. So the idea right now is to drive as many corners as I can, but to drive them as slowly as I can. Because one minus of the strategy is if I catch the leader the wrong part of a lap, I That extra lap will kill me. Which is why I'm on fuel map 4. Just to make sure. I need to get to the end. Oh, okay, take the brakes. Slowed me down, I appreciate that.
B33.
Wow, I got my first bot message ever. Feels special. I have to block that after the race. We're a small budget operation here. We don't have mods yet. Faster, Dwayne, but let's pick it up. 406, all right. Let's start hammering that time down. I saw that coming. Dunlop corner has really caught me out a lot this week. I mean a lot. Okay, 9 laps, it's 36 minutes. Okay, we're in the window. Right in the window. I'm hoping Marvin and Marcus will catch me over heading into Indianapolis. So
Okay, Dwayne, we're at the halfway point. We estimate 33 minutes of fuel left.
hear that number. 33, we're ahead of the curve. By almost a full lap. not gonna catch me until they get over to the curves over here.
Blue flag.
Barber, I'm gonna let you by on the start-finish stretch.
B32. That was a 406.6. Blue flag.
Go.
On your right. Right side's clear.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't take the wheel out from under me. Go by here, heading into Mulsanne 2. Tori, come on by on the left, sir. Come on by.
Car left. Hold your line.
Breathe the throttle.
Clear left.
He's not on my lap. I don't need to race him. Breathe in the throttle. So I can save a little more fuel. Now, I've not seen 8th in the relatives, so I'm wondering what's happened. I've not seen 5th or 6th either. Still 3 minutes up on the fuel. This is very good. Very, 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 very good.
Yeah, just decent, you know?
Hello there, 24 fan. How are you, sir?
The leader, Rodriguez, is pitting. Smith is now leading.
Let's go.
Alright, time for a race recap.
Get
Qualified
out,
12th
idiot.
or 13th. Got caught up in a start that is very protestable. The guy right here, where I'm driving through, slows down in an acceleration zone for no reason, causes a big old pile up. I get caught up in it.
B31.
We had to go into the lane, spend another 13 minutes on repairs. And basically, Welsh there said, hey, if you make it to the end, had to think about it and said, yeah, you're right. So we are running the economy fuel strat to save a second pit stop. So we're on a little bit lower engine map, but we're going to run to the end. And right now we have 3 minutes extra fuel. So we're still only on our 4X, knock on wood. Ah, third. That must have been a good score for you. How much IR did you get for the Ferrari podium? Like 80? Oh, there was the guy flipping on lap 1. Well, I got spun around. There was a lot of bad touch. All because a Ferrari slows down in the middle of an acceleration zone. 73. Nice. I can get behind 73. Ferrari fixes at Watkins Glen, right?
The leader, Smith, is pitting.
Oh, yeah. It's, I'm very thankful that I'm at Le Mans. In race 2, I gained a full point on the safety rating. It's really helped. I'm at 2.65 now. B, trying to get back to A. And,
Blue flag. Carrasco is now in the lead.
yeah, I think the Ferrari at the Glen, because I think it's the Cup layout, right? It's not the full.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Anthony may be in the lane.
Okay, Dwayne, you've got half your fuel left. Fastest lap. That lap time was 4:05.8 seconds.
Try to get on the powered air in the front. This wants to break from me. Yeah, I think the Cup layout is perfect for Ferrari fixed.
Thank you.
Yeah, Skippy is at Watkins Glen. I had a good Skippy race. That was P5. My Skippy race there. That was the full boot layout, not just the cup layout. So. All right, right now I'm trying to keep it on the road. This is all about safety rating now. Trying to minimize our losses, but looking at is 6th place to see his pace.
Smith is now in the lead.
This will be 15 minutes when I get to the line. Look, we have a position up ahead to chase. Look at that. Oh, isn't that a nice incentive?
All right, Dwayne, you're reeling. Decker in. The gap's now 18 seconds.
I can get that, because every position counts. I know I'm going to be hemorrhaging some I-rating. Because every position below 19th is an I-rating loss. Trying to minimize it to 50 or less I-rating. Goal. Well, we've gained 5 seconds on him. I wonder if he's got some damage. He's got some damage because he's hemorrhaging time.
Okay, Dwayne, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Keep it neat and tidy. We still might get something out of this.
I intend to, because I tend to try to get an on-track overtake. This guy is driving very slow for some reason. Now he's the highest car number, 38. First gear, Dwayne.
You're reeling. Decker in. The gap is now 0.7. Car right. Clear right.
Okay, he's letting me go. Very nice. was an on-track overtake. Tell your friends. Clean on-track overtake. That will save me about 10 IR. 8 to 10 IR. That's how important that overtake is.
The gap to Decker behind is increasing. It's now 6.6 seconds.
It's fine. All I care about is people up the road. So, you're probably wondering, why is Dwayne always in the center of the road? Remember, public roads are crowned, so your fastest straight line speed, not in the draft, is in the middle. Keeps your tires also from graining. That's why you see me in the middle of the road a lot. Alright, we're pulling out on Decker. So, I suspect 29th is well up the road. We're going to keep pushing. Do not give up around here. That's not our way. Guess we had some terrible luck. We are going to get something out of this.
Thank you for that.
Marvin is coming. Now, Jaime.
30, you've just done a 4:06.2 seconds.
Went in that curve way too quick. It knows how easy I was on the brakes. Very easy on the brakes there. You have to realize I got much fresher tires than everybody else. So,
I made a man much slower.
Blue flag.
Marvin, I'm going to let you by up here. So come on up, use my draft, and I'll let you by. So, there's some lifting to help him. He's now in the draft.
Cool, I'm alright.
Blue flag.
Thank you.
Okay, Marcus checked up really good. He gets up here, I'll let him by. But still trying to keep it clean.
Okay, Dwayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
10 minutes to go. We got more than 10 minutes of fuel. I would love to have a drafting partner, put it that way. Draft partner would be nice.
What happened to you?
See Mustafa coming. So poor Mustafa was in the sandwich. Feel really bad for him. Making sure I got enough fuel. Looks like I do. I'm going to let Marcus go by after our nage. Come on by, Marcus.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Notice I am short shifting and breathing the throttle just a little bit. Save a little fuel. Alright, so probably 2 laps to go. Car's just getting a little squirrely. Just a little, not too much. 1 fresher tires. Marcus just went up a position. Have to be so gentle on the brakes there, guys. Like I have to baby the brake. If I don't, I end up losing the car in the second part of that corner. Country, oh, what a great place. Great place to drive a car. Do Xfinity there, you gotta be so good on the brakes. So good on the brakes. How many tire sets are they giving you for that? Hope it's 3.
Thank you.
The set you start on plus 2. Because you definitely want to be on fresh rubber the last part of the race. Yes, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve is hard on tires. Hard on tires. Okay, so this and 1 more lap.
Okay, Dwayne, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Well, fuel save strap worked. So make sure you thank Mr. Welshboy for that, for a brilliant strategy call. Yeah, Welsh executed very good math. Came up with a suggestion of go to the end. And we are going to
Alright, Dwayne, the next car is Rakesh.
Good Lord willing, with fuel left over. Because of the engine mapping, we're not on 0, we're on high. So, pretty aggressive fuel save. baby. Easy. Yeah, maybe getting the bonus lap here. So I'll get to come around.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. B29, your lap time was 4:05.7. Good consistency, keep them coming. Very little fuel left.
Oh, I missed a corner. That's the first time I've missed a corner. That corner all race. I've done that corner.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
And have finally missed it. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. This one I'm like, oh yeah, I've been driving Dunlop really good. Oops. Javier had a big slip up here. So I'm not going to give up. .7. Ooh.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 91 Fahrenheit.
Very close on fuel. Very close on fuel.
Blue flag. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Come on by, Anthony, come on by. I need the draft. Need a little bit of draft.
Blue flag.
Pass right, Michael, pass right. Short shift here. For the extra lap, it's really close.
Right side, blue flag,
That's
clear
why
right.
I'm letting cars go by. I need the draft. Maybe some lifting and coasting in our future. Yeah, I see that. The problem is he's going to catch me at a pretty bad spot. I need to be very careful here. Try to let him buy out of the Ford curves. Pass left, Mustafa, pass left.
Thank you.
Well, we're all friends again.
On your left. Clear left. White flag, last lap.
We had 4X at the start, but knock on wood, nothing else. We've tried a fuel strat to get home without an extra stop. It might just work. We might just have enough. Yeah, we might just have enough. Welsh came up with a really good idea of, hey, can you get home? Thought about it and said, yeah, he's right. So I set the fuel engine map. If you look down there in where the wheel is, it's very low engine map. It's at 8. I've been conserving fuel all the way home, but
You've got 1 gallon left.
1 gallon left. Probably gonna make it. It's 0.6. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. We're half a lap. Now 0.4. I have tuned out the motor. Really good.
Good to send him all in.
Carrasco is leading the race.
Let him go by. So I can conserve gas. That's why I let him by.
Half a gallon of fuel remaining. Okay, Dwayne, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Half a gallon. Can we get it home? Can we get it home?
Chris, you deserve it. Test me.
Can we nurse the car home?
Good job. Nice day.
This guy. Good guys.
Nice day, Smith. Nice day.
We got
I enjoyed
our
that.
home, boys. 0.2. No problem.
P29, that's it. We're done.
We got it home, boys. Fuel
Okay.
mileage runs are the best. So, one highlight, I'm 4X. And that was right at the
No, I
start.
said I drove like trash.
And I was clean all the way through.
Congrats, mate. Congrats, everyone. Good job.
Good recovery there, Mustafa, after the start. Yeah, only off throttle,
Yeah,
so
you hit me. But I don't support with you. This is race.
go ahead and report me. Nothing's going to come of it because the guy in front of you slowed down in an acceleration zone and caused it.
That's not my mistake. Watch replay and in my front of Ferrari stop it. You will see. Not my mistake.
I agree with that. It was definitely not your mistake, so I'm very happy to see that you recovered. Yeah, you have to bleep the throttle.
Never mind, this is race. Good check.
I don't think he fully understands. I was trying to be conciliatory. Yeah, you have to lift the throttle. Short shifting definitely does not do much. So we got it home. We got it home. Of one highlight. There it is, 4x. Let him put in a protest. Let him put in a. Yeah, he can put in a protest. I'll show you what happened, guys. So we're on Mustafa. Here is what happened. So I am the car directly behind this car. So I'm now going to put you to the guilty. There we go. Watch what happens. This is the car right here. He has hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. We're both on the brakes. This car has slowed down from 80 plus kilometers per hour to 60. There's no reason. He's got plenty of space. He's very confused. So I'm going to put it into the guilty party. Here we go. 52 miles per hour. So that's just over 80K. Watch what happens. He's at 38 miles per hour. He's not even at racing speed. This guy, Murtafa, he slowed down, but notice my problem. I'm expecting him to go. I'm already on the brake because I see him coming in. This car didn't go. So I hit him right there. Absolutely, I hit him. I'm on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. That's when I hit him. He's at 48. He's at 37. He's at 38. So I absolutely hit him. Full stop. The problem is he's never winning that protest because this is the guy that caused it. Look at his speed. Look at the distance here. This car is not accelerating. Okay, he's at 39. He should be going. And he's not. He went late. This is why I saved the replay file. Because I'm going to say, look, this is the guy that actually caused the accordioning effect. I'm expecting this car to go when there is a sizable gap. Look, there is 10 car lengths. 10. Yeah, I'll take my 50% of the responsibility for hitting him. But, got to maintain racing pace, guys. The pace car lap speed is 53 miles per hour. Keep that in mind. So it is 85 kilometers per hour. No reason for it. Exactly. I saw him come over. I'm expecting this car to go because I can see this gap. He never went. Yeah. And I have to keep distance, but the issue is, and I agree with that, by the way. The issue is there's poor me going backwards. Story of my life. Now, let's say I backed up. Let's say I back up. You see my problem now. This guy and this guy are going to hit me in the back. Exactly. Exactly. You rear-ended one, you're getting the blame. Absolutely. I'll take my 50%. Absolutely. I mean, this is the problem right here. All right. Let's see how bad the damage was, guys. Let me flip you over to the other screen here. He didn't go. But yes, absolutely. But you should be going. You have to maintain a racing pace, guys. All right. Let's see how bad this one is. All right. We lost fit. Yep. Remember I said trying to save 50 IR. So 4x at the beginning, 0.32. We got something out of it. But lost 49 points. Which sucks. 4 laps. All right, if I don't hit him, I don't have any damage. Look at all the positions I lost. That's a lot of positions. 29th, that's 13 positions lost. That's a bummer. All right. Yeah, I need to I only need one more point for the instant promote back to A, but my I rating is getting killed. It's just getting killed, and I knew when I lost my licenses. Oh, I'm gonna pay for it twice over. Let me show you. The dreaded graph. This one, oh, this is gonna be cringeworthy. Make sure you're ready. This is gonna be painful. This is my graph. There it is. Got to 1407, and I am 500 points down. 500 points from here to here. This is when I started learning the Porsche GTE. It has cost me 500 points. So remember what Annie said? It's cost her 700 points for going from Skippy to GT3. I'm not too far behind her. So you take your lumps, you improve, and you go back up. Anyway, my friends, it is 14:16. We are going to call it a day for now. Yeah, we'll get an easier split. I mean, I'm helping the team average here, you know. So if we do 4 drivers, every 100 points I lose is 25 points lower on the team average. So there is a blessing in that. But the good thing is that I'm basically at 3. I know I can drive safely. 1650, so that's 3,300. I'm at 9, so that's 4,200. Who's the 4th driver? Because if it's the 3 of us, that's an average of 1,400. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Maybe Dion. Because if it is Dion, yeah, that having a 4-person team, I know Dion is not much higher than I am. So we are getting some split help here. So always positives. You gotta just be willing to look. But anyway, we're gonna get a little bit of a lunch. We're gonna rearm, refuel. Thanks for tagging along, guys. I really appreciate it. And before I close the stream, I'm gonna wait to see what Dion's I rating is. So we're just waiting on that number now. $13.35. So the key thing is he's lower. So 33.46. So 55. So we'll be 14.25. Anyway, thanks for tagging along, Welsh and Eve and everybody else. Thanks for coming along. I've appreciated it more than you realize. And we'll be back a little bit later. And I don't think we're going to do Le Mans again. Kind of scared to do Le Mans. But I think we may do some skippies. We may do some other things too. Anyway, take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.